everyone. Okay, good evening, everyone. My name is Atinuke Fasea. I teach chemistry in an all-girls secondary school in Abuja. Today we'll be looking at Nearpod as a presentation tool, an engaging tool, and also an interactive tool in teaching and learning, especially based on what is going on in the country right now. We had a Kahoot training yesterday and it was very nice. So today we'll be going straight to Nearpod. It's going to be more of engaging one. So if you have your laptops, you can join. If you have your phone, you can join. I'm going to share the link with you on the chat box. I just sent the link to everyone to join the session on Nearpod. So just click that link. I hope you can see the link and I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me, please?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Can you see the link too?
Yes.
Okay, just click on the link. I'll be waiting for people to join as I try to share my screen. Okay. Please, can we all see my screen?
Yes, we can see.
Okay, thank you. So just click on the link.
Yes.
Okay, I have 2 participants already. I have 2 participants. Thank you for joining. I can see Grace. I can see Tunuayo. Thanks for joining. How many participants do we have right now? Okay, thank you, Emirate, for joining. Okay, can I have 2 more? Then let's start. No worry, I won't waste your time today. Please, if anybody if you have issues joining, just let me know. What you need to do is just click on that link. If you click on the link, automatically you have to join this section. Okay. I have Olusegun. You're welcome. We want more people to join so that it can be more interactive. If you're having issues joining, please let us know. You can just talk about it so we can help you through. One more person. Okay, Juliet, how can we help you? Juliet, you're raising up your hand. How can we help you? Juliet, you can unmute yourself and talk. Okay, Adekola, how can I help you? You can unmute yourself and talk. Adekola, Juliet.
I have issues joining.
Okay, Adekola, can you? I didn't get that. Please, what did you say?
I have issues joining the link.
The link is on the chat. The link is on the chat. Have you seen it, Adekola? Juliet, how may I help you? Okay, I think I can start now. We have like 5 participants already, so I should be able to start. Okay, like I said earlier, my name is Atinoke Fasera. I use some of these digital tools in my class, and I'm still learning, but I'm here to share my experience based on what I know on Nearpod. So in this section, we'll be learning how to use Nearpod as an interactive, engaging, and also a presentation tool. So that means you can use it to present your lessons, you can use it to engage your class, engage your students, and it's interactive as well. You know, you give them work to do, like an activity, you get feedbacks from them immediately, like what we did with Kahoot yesterday. It's similar to Kahoot, but just another app entirely. Okay, so we are starting. Please, those of you that joined the session, get ready to enjoy, and let's see how Nearpod works. Okay, waiting for my network to come in. Respond. Okay, let's share. Where are you from and what subject do you teach? Please, let's introduce ourselves. So you just type in. This is one of the tools of Nearpod. It's known as collaborative board. You can use it to ask questions in class, and you see your responses from the projector in class. So I'm waiting for your responses, please. Where are you from and what subject do you teach? Oh, thank you. You're from Nigeria and you teach chemistry. Okay, that's nice. Please, I need more responses. I can also respond to from my end.
Good evening.
Good evening. How may I help you?
Yes, my name is Oladile Toluye.
Okay, Oladile.
Yes, I teach English from Nigeria.
Okay, thank you. Can you join our Nearpod session? Did you just join this Zoom?
Yes, I just joined now.
Okay. Mr. Emrad, please can you help me to repost the link?
Okay.
Please help me to repost the link. Okay, thank you. Esther Moru from Lagos, you teach English literature. Thank you. Juliet. I need to take this away.
The link has been posted.
What?
I've
The link
posted
has
the
been
link.
posted. Okay, thank you. Okay, Neji, Juliet, you're from Nigeria, you're a preschool teacher. Thank you. Olusegun Ikorodu, you teach physics and mathematics. You must be a guru then. Itsunayo from Lagos, teach phonics, phonetics, diction as a part-time teacher. Nice meeting you all. Okay, let me just type my own while we are trying to wait for other people. Like I said, I teach chemistry as well. And see, I'm from Abuja, Nigeria. We're just trying to wait for other people to join. Okay. Okay, that's me. I'm from Abuja, Nigeria. I teach chemistry. Oh, thank you guys. So let's just move on. Which of the following best describes your familiarity, Nearpod? Please, if you are using a touch screen, please kindly delete this, please. Which of the following best describes your familiarity with Nearpod? Have you used Nearpod before? Or do you have an account set up? Have you heard of Nearpod and you have an account set up? Or Nearpod is brand new to you, you don't have an account set up? So just pick the one that is convenient for you, that suits you well. Okay, thank you, Itsunu. Thank you, Grace. Waiting for more responses. Okay, Odusoya, nice. Juliet, thank you. Oh, thank you. Okay, now based on the responses, I realize that most of us are new to Nearpod. Oh, where have you guys been? Nearpod is a good interactive tool that if you really know how to use it, you'll be wondering, how have you been teaching without it? Okay, so I'm moving on, thank you. And I'm sure you are going to enjoy this session at the end. Okay, let me wait for my network to come up. Please, can you delete this? Okay, before we start, let's do a little fun. Get ready to answer questions. So I have a gift. Yes, go ahead.
Hello, please, can you resend the link? I hopped out of the link. I can't rejoin again, please.
Okay, thank you. Emrad, please, can you resend the link?
Okay.
Okay. Please join this. Just type in your name and join the session. It's an activity you can use in class in form of quiz, where it's fun. Good. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Esther. Get ready to win. I have 10 trivia questions, and the best person gets a gift at the end of today's program. Please, I'm waiting for you. Okay, please, we are waiting for other people to join. Okay, thank you, Juliet. I actually have 8 participants on Nearpod, but on this particular activity, I have 4 participants. Can I have like 2 more before I start the game? If you're having issues joining, just let us know so that we can help you out. Anybody trying to join? Okay, can I start? Can I start?
Yes.
Okay, so we don't have to wait for any. You can join later then. Okay, let's just start. On your track, get set, go. So what's the largest animal in the world?
I'm not getting it on my. I'm using my.
You're using your phone.
Yeah, but I'm not getting the.
You're not getting the. What are you not getting?
It's not popping up on my phone. It's only popping up on my system.
Okay, maybe it's network. You can use your system then. Go ahead and use your system.
Okay, I'll pick my answer anyway.
Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, you already have your answers now. The blue will. Okay. That's nice. Next question. Jack and Jill were going up what? Juliet, you are so fast. What's going on now? Okay, I think all responses are in now. Oh, that's beautiful.
It's not showing my name. Oh.
It's not showing your name.
Yes, have they logged me out?
Please refresh.
Hey, whoa.
It should show your name. Okay. Next question. Juliet is stopping. Oh, you have to be fast as well. What computer input device is named after a rodent? All responses are in. Okay.
It's not bringing my name now.
It's not bringing your name. Okay, don't worry. Maybe it's bringing out the 5. It should bring out all names. Or let's say the 5, the best 5. But let me check.
Okay.
We'll see.
And it's showing that I'm answering the question here.
Okay, no problem. Don't worry. I'll see the report. I'll see the report. Okay, we are moving on. How many continents are in the world? Grace, that was fast. All responses are in. No. I think you guys are ready for my gifts today.
They are quite simple.
They're quite simple. Okay. Oh. Okay, next question now. This is very easy anyway. This is actually easy. Okay. Esther and Oladele, are you playing with us?
Ahead. This is my name. Oh.
Okay. Yes, you are in. Don't worry. You have to be fast. Someone did. Okay, good.
Please, I'm off the chat. Oh. Please, I'm off the chat.
You're off the charts. You are,
Yes,
hey, he's speaking the best 5.
You said?
He's speaking the best 5.
Okay, pick the best 5.
Yes.
Okay, that means I'm
But I
off.
answered the 5 correctly now.
I've already answered 4.
Yes. Some people are leading. These are the people leading.
I logged out. The time I logged out.
Yes, these are the people leading. So let's continue.
The questions are simple now.
So the questions are simple. Okay.
Hey.
Who is SpongeBob's best friend? Is that one simple too? Okay, you don't watch cartoon. I can see.
I should get it too.
Okay, let's see now.
I've not seen the question on my own screen.
Oh,
I didn't see that
network.
question on my screen.
Oh, it's your network. Sorry. Is that Juliet?
Esther.
Oh, Juliet got it. Oh.
I know the answer, but I didn't
I got it now.
Yes, Juliet and Emerald. Juliet and Emerald got it. That's good. Okay. Next question.
Network is messing me up.
Oh, sorry.
The question has not loaded still.
Sorry.
Oh.
How many quarters are in a dollar?
4.
Oh, why are you calling the answers out?
Because I've not seen the questions. I want to
Please
prove
don't
that
call
I
the
know it.
answers out.
2 questions I've not loaded.
It's your
I've not
network.
uploaded.
It's your
This is
network.
bad.
It's your
I've been-
network. Emra, did you
Oh.
miss this question?
I don't even know.
Okay, next question.
Oh, I'm angry.
Don't be angry, please. Don't be angry. Juliet is leading.
No, but that's a setback. So in a situation like this, what happens to the student that is having network issues?
Okay, in a situation like this, for example, in my own school, what I do is that I pair them up immediately. When I teach, all of them have laptops or Chromebooks. We use Chromebooks. So immediately we have situations like that. We pair them up so that they can still be part of the activity.
Wow.
That's what we do. But of course, we can't deny the fact that we can have network issues. Even the teacher can also have network issues. We cannot deny that fact. But there's always an alternative. Hey, Juliet, what happened? You missed this question, Juliet. Next question.
I just got to number 8. All the questions. 2 or 3
No, sorry.
questions.
Sorry, I'm sure it's your network.
I guess.
No, claro.
Vale, ¿no?
How many rings are there in the Olympics logo?
Obvious.
Chachi presenter.
Ta kake ganin password ɗin daban-daban saboda presenters ɗin daga jin su daban-daban.
Najai koyarwa.
Wai
Please, you
na
can mute yourself.
san me kike ji.
Okay. We have 5 rings and you can see it from the picture. Next question. I think the last question now. The last question. Which animal is on the logo of Twitter? You need to be fast. Juliet, where are you? Oh, you mixed it. Oh, Juliet, Grace has taken over. Okay, I think I just have 10 questions for us. Can you just imagine doing things like this in class? How do you think your students will feel? Learning and at the same time catching fun. I'm sure it's sink deeper when you teach them this way. So I'll be teaching you how this can be done and other things in this presentation. So Grace, please, can we all clap for Grace?
I didn't do 3 questions now.
Me too. I didn't do 3. I didn't do 3 too.
on the leaderboard, it's Grace that's our winner. So clap for Grace. Grace, see me, talk to me at the end of the class. Okay, thank you guys. So let's just go on. This is another activity that we can do in class. At first, when I started using Nearpod, as I was teaching organic chemistry, and I was wondering, how on net will I teach organic chemistry when students were at home and I have to use line tools, digital tools to teach. But I found this very, very interesting, and I was able to teach. Just draw, pick the mouse, and just sketch. Draw a pentagon shape. So you can use this for those of you that teach subjects that are drawing oriented. You can use these in class. It's time-based. You guys are not drawing. It's time-based. It will go off. It's gone. Did you have challenge drawing it?
So can we start back?
I didn't know what to pick. Can we do that again? I didn't
let
know
me
what
see.
to pick to do.
Okay, let me see if I can. Please clean this from my screen. Thank you. Okay, I'm starting it all over again. I
So
want
what
you to.
tool do we pick? You need to show us what tool to pick.
Okay, let me see. This is your screen. You click on this. Can you see? Click on this. You depending on how you want your pen to be, and just draw it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm still not getting it.
You're still not getting it?
No, how did you use the pen?
I clicked on this. Can you see my screen? I
I
clicked
have
on
done that.
this.
The colors came up. Yes.
Yeah, you can just pick any color and just
Okay.
just use it on your screen.
Time up.
Time up. Okay.
Yeah.
That is exactly what I have done. Okay. Juliet, what, Auntie? Okay, so we can use this for drawing. Can use it for drawing.
Please, let's try that one more time.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
One more time.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Let me take it back. Okay. Okay, we have it. Yeah, you just have 45 seconds to draw it. Okay, what I said is I picked students. Okay, I won't. I'm seeing my yeah. This your screen is student based already. So just pick the pen. Pick any color of your choice and draw the pentagon.
Let's go.
But can you see my screen, right? Okay. So let's move on. Let's say a few seconds. And you can clean it. If you're not comfortable with all you have, you can clean it and redraw it. Okay, Julia, that's better. Thank you. Okay. Okay, time up. So this is one of their tools. This is one of Nearpod tools. Okay, this is another tool. Let's try this. What's the name of the digital tool that was taught yesterday? So just type in your answer. This is what you see on your own screen. So you can just type in your answer. Then the teacher will see it from his or her own end.
Hello, please.
Yes, go ahead.
Please, can we still have the link?
Emred, can you please send the link again?
Please, okay. Also have the link again.
They will send it again. Thank you.
Not getting this at all.
How may I help you?
I'm not getting the hang of it. I don't.
Are you using a laptop or a phone?
Yes, I'm using a laptop.
Are you on Nearpod?
Yes.
And your network is okay?
Not really completely.
So I think it's because of your network. I think it's because of your network. So let's see responses. Oh, thank you to Nuayo. Okay, thank you, Emerald. Thank you. Oh, any other person having issues? Or you were not here yesterday? The answer is Kahoot. That was what we were taught yesterday.
I saw it. Was we supposed to answer with voice notes or what?
You could. You could.
I was trying to do that.
Yeah, you could record that. You could decide to do that. It's possible. Okay. So you can use this also to ask questions in class and you see your students' responses. Their responses can come in form of anything. You can even put calculations there and the answer is. Okay, let's move on then. So this is like an overview of Nearpod. What is Nearpod? is a presentation tool, like I said earlier, that makes teaching and learning very, very interactive. Presentation platform with pre-built editable lessons. They have lessons that you can edit to your own taste. I'll show you where the resources are. You can change it to what you really want to do, if you're okay with it. And you can decide to build up your own content by yourself. They also have to create interactive lessons and videos in minutes. You can do videos, and in between those videos, you can put in questions that are engaging. So when the students are watching video, it pauses, ask them questions, then continue again, to at least to catch their attention span. They have engaging activities that can be used as formative assessments. We just did some now. And it's an opportunity to give every student a voice. For example, that collaboration board that we used, the one I asked a question about where are you from and what do you teach? Normally in a particular class, if you ask a question, okay, what is the capital of Nigeria, in a normal setting, in a physical class, all the students in the class might not be able to answer physically. By the time you get one or two responses, you want to move on as a teacher. But Nearpod will give every child opportunity to talk. So everybody will have to type in their answers. And the students feel as if they're part, all of them feel as if they're part of the class, not neglecting some or few of them. Sorry. They have different ways of building their contents. They have content that you can bring in images, you can bring in type notes, and you can also bring in activity that can engage them. Then how do you present it in class? Like the one I'm presently doing is a live participation. I'm the one directing it. I'm the one telling you to move. I'm the one moving you from one slide to another. But we can also have student space, whereby you can tell students to do it at their own time, like an assignment. And it can be on for like 1 month. So students can go back, revisit that particular lesson, check and see what they have done. And they can learn at their own particular pace at home or anywhere they might be. So that is student space and live participation. While classes are going on, a teacher can take control of the class and direct the students. Sorry, I think I missed something. Sorry. Okay, you can share lessons. For example, if I have a particular content, I can decide to do live participation. I just mentioned that, do student space. I can stand in front of class and teach. I can even share my lesson to another teacher that needs it. It is very possible on Nearpod. The student, what they need to do is to either join with a 5-digit code or a link. Like this particular one that we are doing, I sent a link to you, and that is why you can join the lesson. So you can join either through a link or a code. Then you can access students' data, individual reports, and class reports. For example, the time to climb that we just did, I can access student scores. I can know what each child gets at the end of the class. Okay. So that is an overview of what Nearpod really is. Very soon I'll do a practical session of how we can use Nearpod in class. Okay, before I move on, any question, you can share any question. Let's know how I can help you. Any question? Just type in your question here.
Mr. Tinuka, I just joined. I'm not following, please.
Okay, don't worry. I'm going to do a practical session very soon. So you see, just look at my screen while I try to do a practical session.
Okay. Please, where did you get this app from? Was it from Play Store or Google?
It's on Google.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yes. So how do I generate a code for class? Okay, Juliet, I'll show you that very soon. I'll show you that. Thank you, Juliet. Any other question before I go straight to a practical session? Okay. Okay, no one is typing. Okay, I'm going to end this particular session and I'm going to go in freshly into Nearpod. So that means what I need you to do is to look into my screen and see how I'm going to go about it. Is that fine? So I'm going to end this session now. I want to end this session. Okay. I just ended the session. So what you need to do is to open a new tab and type nearpod.com. Nearpod.com. You follow the instructions and you sign up with them. Most of us have not used it before, so we have to sign up with them. And when you are trying to sign up, ensure that you sign up using your Google account so that you won't have issues of I can't remember my password or issues of joining later. So when you use the particular Gmail, just sign up using Google so you don't have issues. You can sign up later while I try to take you through the process. So after signing up, this particular screen interface comes up. Because I have used it before, this is like my library. You can see I have different things. This is more of a personal Nearpod. The one I use in school is quite different from this particular setup. So this is more of like personal. So for those of you just joining, this will be the only thing on your own screen because you have not created anything on Nearpod before. So when you want to create, the first thing you do is to click on this create. You click on it. What kind of lesson do you want to create? Do you want to create a lesson, or is just a video to be used as an activity, or it's just an activity that you want to do, or you want to go from Google Slide to Nearpod? So for this particular class, I'll be creating a lesson. In the lesson, I can incorporate videos, I can incorporate activities, so it is better for me. So if this comes up, what I need to do at first is to name this so that next time when I come, I will know what to do.
Which of the options did you click on? Lesson?
I click on lesson, yes, lesson.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to actually try to do a normal class for you. So the topic I want to teach, let me just say, I teach chemistry, so let me use alkanols. That's the topic I want to teach. Okay, so I've renamed it. Now I want to start building my content. The first thing I would like to ask them, have they heard of alkanols before? Or what do they know about alkanols? Because you want to go into class, you have like a plan on how you're going to deliver your class. And that's exactly what I want to do. So I'll click on this, add content and activities, because I want to ask them a question. These tools are used for content. Content is notes, videos for them to watch and things like that. But activities is engaging them. Now I'm going to click on activity because I want to ask them what they can say or what do they know about alkanols. Okay, let me be specific. Let me ask them the general molecular formula for alkanols. So I would like to use draw it for it because I want them to write it out. So I'm clicking on draw it. Draw it is what we use for the pentagon shape. So I want them to write the answer as CnH2n. So I want them to write. So I will just type in my question. Write the general. So you can use your own subject. This is my own idea. So you can just try to use your own subject to know what you need to do. I use question.
I missed that step. After clicking on activities, what did you click on?
After clicking on activity, I clicked on draw it. That is what I want to use. That is the first.
Okay.
Yes, that is what I want to use. I want to start with a question. So write the general molecular formula of bacchanals. I can help them recall. You know, we are starting a new topic. They have been doing something similar before. So I don't want them to be blank because I know they know. So I can try to give them an image of what an alkanol really look like. So I can click on add image, then click on the image and type, okay, let me just type ethanol, formula for ethanol, okay? Because ethanol is one of the members of alkanol. So I will just click on it. That is what I want. So I want them to reflect, to be able to give me the formula for alkanol. To give me the formula for alkanol. I can time them because I don't want them to sleep on it. So I can time them. Do you see why I click for timing? Add timer. To write it will not be more than 45 seconds. So let me just say 45 seconds. So you can put minutes. I think the highest minute we have is 10. Oh, they've increased it. Hey, these people are okay. Okay. So I just want them to have for 45 seconds just to write. It's something simple for them to write. So I'm going to add it. So by the time this particular slide comes up, what they need to do is just to write the formula. We'll be previewing what I just did now very soon. Then after that, you save. I have done the first thing. Coming into class, that's the first thing that will come up. Now I want to start.
Sorry, I didn't see how you save.
I just clicked on save under. I just click on save under.
Oh, all right, I've seen it.
So I want to do another one. That's the first thing I've done. Now the next thing is to start teaching. What I need to do is click on add content again. So every time I want to add a slide, I will have to come to this add content and activity. So I click on add content again. This time around, I am not going to activities. I want to give a note. So I'm going to click on slide. Now I clicked on that. I clicked. Okay. Now, on this slide too, can take in a lot of things. You can take in text. You can take in a video. If you have a video presentation that you have saved already, you can bring it in. You can take in image. Okay. And you can also take in GIFs. Now,
sorry, Mr. Funke, where did you click to add content?
I clicked content. I clicked content and I also clicked on slide.
I didn't see. I can't see that on my.
You can't see that from your own screen?
No.
Okay, I'll show you. Don't worry. Just follow. I'll go back and show you. Just follow. Okay. But can you see my screen, right?
It's too small. What I can see is okay. Yeah. I can see it now.
Okay.
I can see it now.
Okay. I want to try and personalize this page. Now let's see. I can decide to put a background. Can you see where I am now? Can you see my mouse? I can decide to put a background, but let me change the layout because I want to put pictures and text. Now, it's asking me what kind of layout do I want. I want to pick this. You can pick anyone that you want depending on what you want to do. Remember, my topic is alkanol. Now, what I'm going to do is to type my topic there. On this particular one, I can click this. Is it going to ask me, is it text I want or video? So I want to click on test. Now it's asking me to type, so I can type. But if you have a ready-made note, for example,
I'm lost. I'm totally lost.
From where?
I don't know.
Because I need to save this and come back again. If you want me to do that.
Could you please just show me where you added the content? And I got lost from there.
Okay.
Maybe you do something.
Okay, can you remember this page?
Yes, the drawing
okay.
page. Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you want to add anything, you click on this. So what I clicked on was this particular one. I clicked on this particular one. Did you get that?
Okay, you exited the content.
See, can you see this page?
Let me not drag you back.
Can you see this page?
Yeah.
I clicked on this. There are two things there, content and activities. It's content
Yes,
that I want to build.
I'm trying to find my way back to that content. Let's go. Go on. Go on.
Okay.
Go on.
So I'm on the second slide. I'm on the second slide. So because I didn't finish, I want to continue so I can double click to bring it out for me. So it's opening that page back for me now. Now I want to add like a text, like the notes of this particular topic. If you can decide to type on it, or if you have a soft copy somewhere, you can bring it in. For example, I have a soft copy, so I can just copy this and take it back to the notes. Paste. Can you see? That's the notes. Then I can decide to make it bigger by clicking on T, make it huge so that they can see well. Good. Then on this side, I can decide to bring an image of what I'm teaching, like this. This is image. I click on image, and let me now type alkanals. So it could be anything that you are teaching. Then you search for it and pick the one that is comfortable for you. Okay, let me just pick anyone. Then you save. Now, it's coming like a note now. I'm trying to personalize the slide, and it's coming in form of a note. You can decide to change the theme of the particular note if you really want to, but it's not compulsory to do that. But if you want to make it more catching and nice, you can pick any one of its theme. So when you are through with a particular slide, you need to save it. Save and exit. So I'm already building up my content on Nearpod for this particular teaching that I want to teach. Remember, the first thing I did was I want to ask them a question based on what I think they should know, then alkanals. So we can keep going on adding content and activities. Now let me quickly talk about each of the contents that we can add and the activities. So I'm clicking on this. Now this is contents. You could bring in slides. If you have a PowerPoint presentation somewhere, you can bring it in. And if you want to start afresh, you can use this particular slide. If you have video that you've probably saved, probably from YouTube or your own personal video, you can upload it here. If you have a link that you want the students to just go straight into, a link from another app, you can copy it and bring in on web content. You can do 3D pictures of images that are in 3-dimensional shapes. You can search for them on Nearpod 3D. For those of us that teach sciences, you can do digital simulations. That's digital labs. For example, if you teach, if you're teaching gas laws and you want to demonstrate Charles' law for the students, you don't have to take them to the lab. You can fit this particular PhET simulation is an app on its own, but it is incorporated into Nearpod. So you could go from here and type Charles' law and bring it in, and the student will see how the temperature and the volume are interwoven. For those of us in the sciences, you understand what I'm saying concerning Charles' law. They will see as volume is increasing, what is happening to temperature. So, and other biological sciences in form of photosynthesis. So you can use this particular app for it. It's another app entirely that you can bring in. You could do field trip. For those of you in geography, social studies, you want your students to see what is happening in France presently. You could do field trip, visual trip. They will see exactly what is happening. All these Mount Everest, Kilimanjaro, they could see it. Then you could do BBC video. That's BBC. Then we know what is happening in the world. You can bring it in on Nearpod. You could do this. You could do slideshow. You could also do audio. Maybe you have a recorded. Okay, someone said it teaches phonetics. Yes, phonetics. So you could probably record your conversation, or those of us that teach French, and you want them to interpret. You could use audio for it. You can also do PDF viewer. Okay, for example, I teach IGCSE. I don't know how many of us know IGCSE. And if I want to use past questions, IGCSE past questions is in form of PDF. So what I need to do is just to upload that particular past question into this PDF viewer. Automatically, it starts showing by the time I get to the particular slide. So these are contents. These are where you can add your contents when you are building a Nearpod presentation. Then for the activities, you click on this. For the activities, these are things you can use to engage them and get feedback from them. Asking of questions, telling them to do something, and making them, be part of the class. Time to climb is what we did for the fun, the quiz, and it has different what am I going to call it now? Different package that you could use on time to climb, depending on the kind of students that you have. For girls, I teach in an all-girls school. For girls, they always like a party, so carnival. So I use things like that for them. But for boys, they may like sports, so you can do sports for them. But it's like putting your questions in it and let them answer it, an healthy competition among the students. Then you could also do open-ended question. Open-ended is, what is the name of this thing? What is the formula of this thing? And all of them type in their answers, and you get to see it as a teacher. You could do matching pairs. Matching pairs is definitions and terms, or words and opposites, or pictures and terms. You want them to match it together. So you could do matching pairs, and the students will now have to be the one to arrange it based on what they know. Opposite of tall is what's the opposite of tall? Short, Abby. You could do things like that. Then you could do quiz. Quiz and time to climb is almost the same thing. The only thing that time to climb is fun. Why quiz? No fun. Just normal quiz. Multiple choice answers, A, B, C, D. Pick your answers, and the teachers will get to see the reports. Then you could do Flipgrid. Flipgrid is an app on its own. I call it Facebook app for education. Yes, that is what Flipgrid is really about. In this era that teenagers, students, all of them want social media, Flipgrid can really, really be used. You can put a topic there and let them discuss it using videos, using pictures. You'll be amazed what your students will do on Flipgrid. And it's to give them opportunity to share, it's to give them opportunity to like it and enjoy it. So Flipgrid can be incorporated into Nearpod. That is why you have Flipgrid here. What you need to do is just bring the link from Flipgrid to Nearpod. Flipgrid is another app entirely different from Nearpod, and it's very, very nice. You can try it out, Flipgrid. Then draw it is what we have just used to draw for pentagon shape. So you can draw it, so depending on what you want them to do. I just told you that for me, if I want them to write formula or drawings, I use draw it. So for subject like mathematics, you might say you want them to calculate division and things like that. So you could use draw it so that they can use their hand. Instead of typing, they have to use their hand to write it. It's still good for us to use our hand to write. Then collaborate board is, we have used collaborate board today too. Collaborate board is when you want to ask a question and everybody have their own answers so that you can learn from each other. For example, give me states in Nigeria. States in Nigeria is 36 and you have like 20 students in class. At the end of the day, you see that all states will be mentioned and everybody will get to see it. So I really like collaborative board because it's a way of making all the students in the class to respond. And no answer is wrong most times on collaborate board. Then we have poll. I use poll to ask you, have you been on Nearpod before? Or have you used Nearpod before? I want to have feedback from you. I want to ask you, I want to know your opinion on the particular thing. So you can use poll for that. Then fill in the blanks. Filling the blanks is normal. It's very straightforward. You just have to type in all the words. Then you hide the keywords and you tell them to fill it in. You could use it for definitions. You could use it for registers in English language. You could use it for things like that. Then you can also have memory tests. Memory tests is you want them to memorize some pictures, some diagrams. What you need to do is just put it there and let them recall the images. So these are different activities that you can use to engage students while using Nearpod. We have content and we have activities. You could explore and see how you can do it. I'm using my own subject. You could use your own subject and your own topic. Look at the idea. How do you want it to be presented? Then you try it out. When you are through with the whole presentation, what you need to do is save and exit. You make sure you save it and exit. You could preview it to see how it's going to look like. Well, we will do that before I end the session to see what I have done. So automatically, what I just did is here. This is the presentation I just did now. Now, what I need to also do is to, how do I want students to see it? Now we have live participation, we have student space. If you want to go back to the particular lesson and add more, you can edit and continue your session. You know, you have not finished, you make sure you save.
Sorry, how did you get here? Sorry, how
I
did you
just
get
saved.
this back
I just
folder?
saved it. I just saved the content. I clicked on saved. That's how I got there.
Okay.
Yes. So I could preview it to see how it's going to look like. I could edit and live participation like what I did with you. The student pace is, like I said, is an assignment. Let them be doing it at their own pace. Then if I click on these 3 dots, it's telling me I can share it with teachers. For example, I can help you build your content and share it with you, and you can use it in your own class. I could do that. I can duplicate and make a copy of this particular lesson. I can create folder and add it to folder. I can export it as PDF and save it for future use. Then this is reports. I can generate a report per child, per class, per session. You can do that. And I can decide to delete it. I don't want it again. No qualms. I delete. So depending on what you want to do. So if you're going to start a live participation, a student page, what you need to do is just click on it. So if I click on live participation, it's going to bring me options of how I want to share it. So I just clicked on live participation. I'm waiting for it to come up. Now this comes up. This is the 5 code that you can decide to give your students. What you need to tell them is, students, open a new tab, type nearpod.com. Then there will be a place whereby they will have to put in this code and they join your session. And if you feel, no, I want them to go through a link, you can copy a link to them. Like I did for this session, you can copy a link, you can email it to them. You can use Google Classroom. In my school, we use Google Classroom. So what I need to do is just click on Google Classroom and it takes me to the class that I want that presentation to be done. So I can use Google Classroom. You can use Remind. There are some schools use Microsoft Teams. So you could do that as well. The same thing like Google Classroom, Microsoft Teams and Google Classroom learning management system that you can use to teach in class. And if it's just like what we are doing, I can decide to launch a Zoom meeting with it. Nearpod and Zoom have a relationship, a collaboration. So I can just decide to do Zoom meeting directly. I think I've had the opportunity to teach some students that are not students in my school. And it's not that I created a Google Classroom for them. And I wanted to show them things. It's an online teaching. So what I did was to launch a Zoom meeting and send the Zoom link to them. Automatically, they will join me on the Nearpod session. So it's a nice thing for you to try. So that is if I'm going to use a live participation. So that is how you send links.
Sorry,
to
can you say that again? How do you collaborate Zoom and?
Okay, can you see this? Yeah, can you see this on my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if I want to do that, I'll just make sure I turn it on.
Okay.
Can you see that I turn it on? So I'll have to create the Zoom. So when I create the Zoom, a link will be generated. So that link is what I send to the students. Did you get that?
Yeah.
So automatically, they will join this Nearpod session.
Okay.
Then you can now teach online. You can now teach online. Okay. To see what I have done, I can, if one or two participants can join with this, can join me here, I'll really appreciate 1 or 2 to see how it's been done. That's just all.
You will have to put it on the.
Okay.
link on it.
Okay, this time around, I'm not going to put it on the link. Type on a new app, on a new tab, type nearpod.com play. Type nearpod.com play/play. Then you go in with this code. Nearpod.com/play. Nearpod.com/play. It's going to ask you for a code. It's going to ask you to put a code. Then you can now go in with this code. Q2KPS. Have you seen it?
Yes, enter code.
Yes, enter code. So it doesn't have to be a link. It could be a code. Are you in? Nobody is in. You as a teacher, you'll be able to see if students have joined your session in this particular place. Can you see? I don't have any students yet.
I'm having network.
Please, what is the code? What's the code? Once again.
It's on my screen. Q2KPS. 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 Capital letter. Doesn't even really matter. You can type in it to come up.
So I'm waiting for my teacher.
Oh, good. Thank you. I have 2 participants. God bless you, Grace. God bless you, Tinoayo. Okay. So I can just start the activity and just start my class. Oh, I just started. I just started.
Oh.
You can still join. So as a student, this is what you get to see. You just answer.
I don't know.
Yes, I know. I know you don't know. That is why I'm writing it. That is why I'm writing it. I know you don't know. This is what I need my students to write. So I'll just see what they have written. This is what I need them to write. So as a teacher, I will just go to the teacher's side. Anybody writing? Emrad, where are you? Oh, time up. Okay. So you can extend the time. You can extend the time. If you know the kind of students you teach, you can give them short time, or you extend the time. So as a teacher, I can move on. You know, this is what I just did now, and I can now start teaching. Okay, this is Arcanos. This is what they do. These examples of Arcanal. So this is how you can build your content. And when the lesson is over, you just come to menu and end the section. You can email the report directly. You can do a presentation view, and you can also, while this class is going on, you can add an activity. Let me do that. I can add an activity. Maybe I just want that. I forgot something. Okay, let me just add an activity for them. I want to ask them a question. Why teaching? Oh, is 1 minute, please. Is that let me see, canals hydrocarbon or not? That means it's a true or false question. Hydrocarbon. Yes. So I can just add it. I can just add it to my presentation. You know, I can just add it for them. So it comes up. It comes up. Telling me that do I want to hire? Do I want to end it? No, don't let me end it yet. Okay. So the answer is false. So I can just do that, and I can add image here to remind them. You know, you can add image to remind them.
Aba, I can't even see the screen again.
You can't see my screen.
I'm just hearing your voice.
Oh, it's your network. It's your network. Please, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
thank
we can
you.
see.
Okay,
Yes, we
thank
can
you.
see.
Thank you. So when the class is over, you just end the session. Yes, I want to end it. So everybody is logged out again. Now, how do you see the reports? Maybe after some time.
Let's see where you logged. My lesson, where did you click on to log out?
Menu. I went to menu. I went to menu. And I clicked on end session. I clicked on end session.
Menu.
On your screen?
I'm just, yeah, my lessons, reports.
Your lesson? No. You are where I am now. That means you have ended it already. Okay. So if I want to see the reports, I want to see the reports of what I've done. I'll come to reports. Look at reports here. I'll click on reports. Now it's fetching the report for me. Okay. These are things I have done, you know. Now, this particular one that I just created is this. This was the one we did when I started. I've only had one session with it. So I could ask, okay, let me just come to this particular one. I had 10 students. It was live participation. So I want to see how the student fared. What did they do? So these are the things we did on that particular session. I had a poll question. This was it. And these are the responses. These are the responses. I had open-ended question. These are the responses. I had draw it. These are the responses. The diagrams are here. These are the people that responded. I had collaborate board. I had 2 collaborate board. The first one was let's share. It's asking me, do I want to see view only or editable? Let me just see view only. So it's taking me somewhere else. Okay. Sorry. It's trying to show the screen to me. Okay, now this was what I had when we started. This was what I had. So I had another collaborate
Sorry,
board.
the one you showed before this, that's a collaborate board. You use the collaborate
Yes,
board.
it's the collaborate board.
And it's live. It's usually live, right?
No, it could be. No. It's all the activities could be student-based. All the activities, everything could be student-based.
All right.
It just depends on how do you want it presented. Do you want it live or as assignments or student-based, you know? So I had any question. You know, we had time to climb. That was the one with trivia questions. And he's asking me, this is class board. He's going to show the class board what happened in the whole process. So questions overall data. See, how many, the percentage of people that responded. These are the questions I gave. Students overall data, each child now, or okay, each participant, I can see what they got. Can see 9/10, you know, I can see what each child got. Then the questions, you can also see how they fared. What each child wrote initially. So you can use this to monitor or to get feedback from each of your students in class. You could do that. Okay, for this particular question, all the participants got it. So I know, okay, I have done well in this particular topic. They already know it. So you can just check it and see what each question is saying. So that's all about Nearpod. That's all about Nearpod. Any question? You can reach out to me if you're having issues. You can try
Hello.
Creating a class on your own. Yeah. I'm listening.
Yeah, thank you very much for the presentation.
Thank
Miss,
you.
I
You're
want to
welcome.
draw you back a bit.
Okay.
I'm still trying to remember how you were able to draw those alkanols, the ethanol and the methanol.
Okay, I came in.
Draw it.
Okay. You're asking two different things now. You're asking two different things. If you're asking me that how did I bring methanol and ethanol in? I got it using an image. Is that what you are saying? Is this what you're asking?
That one is one.
This particular one? It was an image.
Did you just draw it here? Okay.
It was an image. Yes. It came in as an
From
image.
where?
Okay, look, can you look at it now? I'm going to delete it. I just deleted. So I want to bring it in again. You click on this image. Then I think I typed alkanols. Yes, I think I typed alkanols. I think I asked for examples. Let me be sure. Okay, yeah, I think yes. So I just picked it. This was what I picked. I didn't even check. I can decide to pick, okay, let's go. Let me pick these classes of alkanols. Let me pick this. C. Do you understand now? Hello? Okay. So you could do it this way. These are classes of alkanols. Then you save and exit. So it comes up automatically when you start teaching. Any question? Okay.
Please, I have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm so sorry. I actually came late. I couldn't get in. I don't know if it's possible for you to make the video available for us.
Yeah, you're going to make the video available. Emrad.
Yes.
Yeah, they will make the video available. It's recorded.
Yes.
Thank you.
It's recorded.
Recorded. Okay. Okay, so thank you guys for having me. Thank you so much. Emrad, over to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody has a question again.
I've not received my gift, though.
Do we still have anyone with question?
Yes, my gift.
No, my daddy.
Please have a question. Please, can you raise up your hand, please?
Okay, I have a gift for Grace, and she just asked me for it. So I want to drop my number for her.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so Grace, you can have my number there.
Your number has to be for everybody, not only Grace.
Okay.
I was about to ask for it, please. At least we participated too. We were not sleeping. We were active.
Okay.
So we deserve it
But
as
it's
well.
promise. It's Grace that I promise something. Oh.
Give her a recharge card and give all of us the number.
Okay. Who told you I want to give her a recharge card? Who told you?
I know
Okay.
those things.
You can have my number.
Thank you.
Drop it at the chat.
Where is the manager? Where is the manager? That's not
Okay. So you can chat me up anytime. I will definitely respond to you. It was nice having you guys. Thank you so much, everyone.
Okay. Thank you so much. We'll make a video available on the platform so you can.
Oh, thank you, Zana. Emrad, please wait. Reverend Sister Joy Okocha is asking the question. Can the content contain full notes on our canal? Yes, sister, it can contain everything on our canal. It can.
Type the subheading.
Yes. Quite exactly, provided you name it. No problem.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Of the session, we'll upload the video on the group, so everybody can learn from it as well. You were to practice. I've not been talking because I've been trying to go through the words on my laptop. I've been working quite well on it. I just created one on pH and calculations on pH now. So I was working as he was talking. I was working immediately. I was trying to say I can create a lesson. Okay, so thank you so much. Have a lovely day. Meet tomorrow.
Okay.